Here we are. Let's talk. Yeah, always plenty to talk about. Um, I stayed with my friend Michael Devine in Boyle last night, where I grew up. My father was a Garda, and he was stationed in Boyle when I was about 8 years of age, because I was the eldest. And so we came here, and it was a very happy place, I have to say. At first, you feel a bit strange, don't you? We came from Dublin. And then I went to the National School in Boyle. I was first of all in a fourth class in Tarpies. I knew more than what they went. I only lasted a short while there. And then I was with Miss Master Kennedy on fourth class of fourth and fifth, I think. And so I was a while with him and got on very well with him. He was a lovely teacher, and I learned a good lot from him. And one time he asked me, "Where does the sun set?" Or he asked the class, and I must have put up my hand. So he asked me, "Where's the sunset?" And I says, "I come down the train from the east, and the sun rises in the east, and it was going to the west, so it set in the west." That's how I knew. So he smiled. I got on pretty well with him after that. And when you come with a different accent to a place like, oh, which is County Roscommon, Monastery and Booly, it's called in Irish, place of the monastery, because there's a station monastery there, founded in 1280 or something like that. And of course, destroyed with Henry VIII and that Reformation business. And but it's part of it has been um, rebuilt, and it's very interesting. You can look at videos about it and things like that. A lot of information to be had. And then there was a place when we were living here called the Military Barracks. And before that, it was the townhouse for Sir Cecil King Harmon, the local big noise that had about 40 or 60,000 acres. Someone bought up as far as Ballyman or somewhere like that. Or land that you could take a stick of taken off the Irish, of course. But I used to give £10 every Christmas to the Catholic Church. And but the funny thing was, the big house overlooking the lake, and unfortunately was burned down. Accidentally, apparently, it left there. But when the staff went in, they went along a tunnel and come up in the kitchen like rats out of a hole. That's the way they treated staff. Very, very peculiar. Yeah, they had to kind of come up. Strokestown House was the same in County Roscommon. That was taken over by, and it's a visitor centre now, and it's marvellous history attached to it. Garage owner, I think, McCarrick or forget now, maybe it wasn't that. But who's to say that it's well worth a visit. Now, unfortunately, King House was damaged in the fire, but they should have never knocked it down, which they did. And so that, I remember it. It was supposed to have 365 rooms, one for every day of the year. It was kind of huge and really dominated looking out the lake. And the funny thing is, the first thing they saw was Castle Island, where the McDermotts, which were the chieftains, they had the castle there, and it's still the relic of it is there, the ruin. And and they were supposed to have a tunnel that they could get under and come up on land. But being into the lake, it was protection, but sure, it didn't do them much good when the British, with their weapons and all the rest of it, come and destroy the country, really. And yeah, but myself and my late wife rode over to there one summer that we were down here, and I was well able to row. But anyway, insisted on having a go. I was able to row. She saw what I was doing, so she picked things up quick. I says, if you drop an oar there, we'd be going around in circles. We'd never get to that island, but we got to it. And we were able to sort of tie the boat up and go up and look around. And it was a good thing to be on that island. But I was on it, I think, before. But she was never on it, but she was on it. And these are the things that, the memories that you have. And do you know who was born in Boyle? Those of you in the United States might have remembered her. Maureen O'Sullivan, famous actress, Hollywood. She used to be in the Tarzan films with Johnny Moyes Muller. He was an Olympic swimmer and champion or something. But he was Tarzan in the jungle and swinging through trees and Maureen O'Sullivan was Jane or whatever in the jungle. It was good, and she was the mother of Mia Farrow, because she was married, I think, to Mel Farrow, a director. You know, she got the freedom of Boyle. She was in Boyle. She was from Boyle, and the place there was a memorial to her not too far from the Garda station, on the Garda Square that we were living in, just on the wall opposite, just down a bit. And then where she was born in the town, lovely windows in the main street when it was a very busy thoroughfare. It has lost its grandeur since then, but a beautiful mullioned windows, and must have been a lovely house in them times. So she come from a good part, and she come back every summer. I remember seeing her, and Bob Hope's wife used to come over. Used to be here for 3 months. So she never lost the gra. You know, the gra means in Irish love for her place that she grew up in, and probably had happy memories because it's a really lovely town. As friendly a people as you'd ever come across. You just don't come across such a friend. It's the friendliest town I ever was in. But funny enough, the west of Ireland has that kind of a tradition. Isn't it good? So that's a little history about these times. And as I say, I'm knocking. I'll talk about that tomorrow when we say let's talk. So I'll be doing another one after this, a little prayer that I think is very useful to our Blessed Mother. So I hope you enjoyed that little talk, little history, isn't it? And famous people. Bob Hope, but she never divorced him and he was irresponsible, but he appreciated toward the end of his life. That good. Bye now. For the time being, then just one more, and then that's it. Hang up the boots.